Hey, what's going on YouTube? We have an exciting video today. We do have the giveaway winner. We are going to be announcing that very shortly. And we also have a Veriswap trade that I want to kind of go over and give this video a little bit of depth on, give my thoughts a little bit different than the typical vendor or buyer POV, which we do have more of those coming soon, so stay tuned. But hey, yeah, please subscribe and like the video. I appreciate you so much. Back to the video. Here we go, and we are posting the winner right here. Congratulations. You can comment on our thread that we've already started in the Collecticon Orlando Part 2 video, or you can DM me on Instagram. The link should be in my bio. But congratulations. Super excited to give this away to you. Congratulations, Oppressed. Come in the future. All right, guys, so we do have an exciting trade. It is probably one of the bigger trades that I've done on Veriswap, and it also is a little bit crazy. As you can probably see by the thumbnail, it's going to be the Luigis, not Ponchos, but the pretend Pikachu Luigis, sequential and PSA 10, the full art and the half art. We did trade both of those for traded down actually. But it's some pretty good cards, pretty good liquid cards. So, and yes, I know, I traded the Luigis. Now, it's super tough for me to give up Ponchos or give up any of the Pikachu promos, but I felt like I had a chance to really take off in value. So the Pikachus right now are a little bit stagnant. The prices have remained the same, so there's not much growth, not much risk there, but I did want to take a little bit more risk. It was sequential, so we did get a slight premium on that, which was very nice. But without further ado, let's get into our trade. First card we have is a Skyridge Hollow Poliwrath and a CGC 9.5. Now I know CGC is a little bit tough, but this card still is a Skyridge Hollow and Gem Mint. I believe it still comps around 250 to 300, so it's a pretty nice card. We'll probably keep it in CGC. I probably won't crack it. I've not had a great time with vintage and cracking, so probably just leave that be. Another pretty cool card here is a reverse stamped Dark Tyranitar PSA 9. Super cool card. Also, it's coming at a great time. Japan just kind of announced that they're going to do a rocket set coming in 2025, I believe. So hopefully this card gets a little bit more love. It's actually pretty cheap at a 9, around 200, 220. An Electrode EX Hollow. It's coming from Fire Red, Leaf Green, in a PSA 10. Really cool card. You don't see too many of the Fire Red Leaf Greens and 10s. I believe this card is around $300. Then we have a Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith. A little bit more modern, a little bit more my style of cards, but doing modern. I believe this has actually been going up. Raws have been also going up. So I think this has been comping around 170, 175. We have a couple of 151 English PSA 10s. 151 has been terrible for me in terms of pull rate and grading. Super hard set to grade, so it's nice picking up a couple of the 10s here. I think this is still doing 130. The correct values will be on the screen, but I think it's around 130 right now. Did also pick up the Blastoise 151 English. I think this is doing about 180. Gardevoir. SIR from Paldean, PSA 10 as well. The comp on this, I think it's 120. Bubble Mew. Can't go wrong with Bubble Mew in a PSA 10. I've tried grading a couple myself. Been about a 50% gem rate for me personally. So it's always good picking up 10s in this. I believe it's still doing 250 to 260 in that range. Really good PSA 10 to pick up. And you're probably wondering, wow, you traded down into a lot of these $200, $300 cards when the Luigis, you know, the full art by itself is doing around 3,000 to 3.4 on average. And the half art is doing 1.1 to 1.4. So yeah, I did trade down a lot, but here are the two bigger cards that kind of make most of the meat in the trade, and it is a Moonbryon, PSA 10. I know these have come down a little bit from the 1500 range. I believe they're going around 1250 to 1300 now, which is not terrible. It's still really good for a modern card that has a high pop. Super liquid card also. A lot of people are still looking for Moonbryons, as crazy as it may seem. So it's always good picking up a few more Moonbryons. Spoiler alert, I did pick up a few more. And the big card that we really chased for in this trade that really made me want to do it is the Latios and Latias and a PSA 10 from Team Up. I really like Team Up cards. With how short printed it is, the alternate arts and tag teams do really well. I believe the Gengars and the Sylveons and the Mimikyus, they're all up right now. They're all rising in price. So I figured why not go for this and see what it does, because it was slightly rising when I did do the trade, which was about a week and a half ago. So I believe this is comping around 2.2 to 2.3 right now. There may be a couple of sales or auctions that might skew it, but that's mostly the average. I think this has a chance to get towards 2.5, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see. The Gengar, I know, has just recently been popping off, and it's about 800 now in the PSA 10. So we'll see where that goes. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I want to thank you all again for participating in the giveaway. More giveaways to come. Don't worry. We're going to have another awesome giveaway coming. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Hooray. We're going to hit that mark pretty soon. I believe as the video is being recorded, we're at 795 to 800-ish. So thank you guys also for keeping this channel pumping with views and pumping with subscribers. I never thought this would really come to fruition so fast, but we're trying to give some better content for you guys. I'm trying to give you guys a little bit more of vendor POVs and buyer POVs. We do have a buyer POV coming soon, probably within the week of the Detroit Sports Spectacular. I know it was a sports card show, but there was some Pokemon there, and we did a decent amount of buying. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.